Hey there, marketers. You're listening to the Son of a Pitch podcast, where modern marketing strategy is broken down into clear, practical ideas you can actually use. I'm your host, Kenneth. Today, we're continuing our series on associations, and we're focusing on something that has a bigger impact on retention than most organizations realize: the first 30 days after someone becomes a member. Because in many cases, renewal decisions don't start at month 11. They start in week 1. This episode is brought to you by Pitch Cloud, the creative studio helping organizations communicate with clarity through strategy, video, and design. You can learn more at pitchcloudmanagement.com. Let's dive in. Joining an association is a moment, but membership is an experience, and that experience begins immediately. From the moment someone joins, they're asking a question, a silent question. Was this the right decision? If that question isn't answered early, uncertainty begins to build, and uncertainty affects engagement. Many associations think about retention as something that happens later, something to focus on near renewal, during annual campaigns, or when members are about to expire. But by that point, a lot has already been decided. If a member hasn't engaged early, it's much harder to rebuild that connection later. Retention is influenced long before renewal. The early experience creates a pattern. Members either engage and explore or drift and disconnect. If they quickly understand how to participate, find something relevant, or experience a small win, they're more likely to continue engaging. If not, membership becomes passive, and passive membership often leads to non-renewal. This is where many associations struggle. New members join, and then they receive a welcome email. They're given access to resources. They're told about upcoming events, but there's no clear path, no guidance on where to start, what matters most, how to get value quickly. So members are left to figure it out on their own, and many don't. A strong early experience feels guided. It feels intentional. It helps members understand what to do first, see what's relevant to them, and connect with something meaningful. It doesn't overwhelm them with everything. It focuses on a few key areas that build momentum, because early momentum leads to continued engagement. When early experience is strong, something important happens. Engagement increases, which leads to stronger retention, clearer value perception, and more consistent participation. And over time, that compounds. Growth becomes easier when members stay. Here's a useful question to consider. If someone joined your association today, would they know exactly what to do in their first week? Or would they need to figure it out on their own? Because clarity in the beginning shapes everything that follows. If there's one key idea to take from today's episode, it's this: retention doesn't start at renewal. It starts on day 1. That wraps up today's episode of Son of a Pitch. If this episode made you rethink the early membership experience, share it with someone working inside an association or membership organization. Next week, we're diving deeper into retention and loyalty and exploring the psychology between why members stay. For more strategy and creative support, visit pitchcloudmanagement.com. See you next week.